What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the new quest area here. Area 29 has just been released. So we've got a few new quest stages to take on, which is very, very nice. There have been some updates to the Baba Shop as well that have come along with this, as we've been used to with these last few areas that have been released. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do the runs on each of these new stages and check out what these each of these levels have to offer, and then we'll go take a look at the Baba Shop and see what things have been updated in there. Okay, so it looks like for this first stage, it's pretty much just going to be gem grinding. I assume that these are incredible gems that we're going to be getting on this first stage. Obviously not a good link level stage or anything, with there only being one fight. We'll put auto battle on here. Yeah, so we'll have to see what items are actually dropping on the field there. I noticed that there were a lot of those crystal spots, which are definitely incredible gems. Those crystal spots will always be incredible gems on the quest mode. But then there were those question mark spots too, and I'm curious if those are just basically ways to get multiple incredible gems at once. Okay, and it looks like we earned a character from the fight, so it's probably like a Hercule statue, I would assume. Okay, yeah, so we just get 5 at a time. Wow, and we're getting green incredible gems too, which is really, really nice. There are going to be some updates. There's going to be an update coming with the next batch of quest mode stages when Area 30 drops. That's going to allow you to exchange your blue incredible gems into green incredible gems. So it is actually not the most important thing to be able to get to farm green incredible gems, but there is going to be a really, really good stage to farm these green incredible gems coming up here. Okay, yeah, so it looks like this first stage is just going to be a way to get some green incredible gems, but obviously you wouldn't want to auto that stage. If you did it manually, you would be getting a lot more. I don't think that that stage is the best one for getting the green incredible gems here. I believe it's actually the third stage. So yeah, this looks like another repeat. Same deal here. Just going to be a one enemy fight, and then we're going to be able to pick up some gems. I would assume that this stage is going to be like blue incredible gems instead, because the first one was green. We'll have to see though. I am also bringing my current link level team in to these stages, so hopefully we'll be able to drop a link or two. That'd be nice. I know a few of these guys are actually pretty close to being finished, so they've only got a few links left. So I won't be surprised if we don't end up seeing many links pop here. Would be cool though. Always nice to see those happen on camera. Okay, yeah, so we are going to be getting the blue incredible gems on this run. And then we'll grab the question mark spot. Perfect. Yeah, so this is obviously not going to be one that you would want to auto either if you were going to collect these, but you do get quite a few gems on these stages like this. I just don't recommend playing any of these stages to farm gems if they're not also going to be good link level stages, because there are some good link level stages that allow you to get a ton of gems as well. So it just feels more worth to do those. Speaking of which, I believe 29.3, this is going to be one of the best link level stages coming up here. So let's see how this looks. Oh, wow, yeah, this is wonderful. Okay, so I believe if we auto this, it's actually going to send us to the right here after we fight Thouser, and give us those 3 stop sign fights as well, I believe. So let's double check that, because if it sends us to the left and just ends the fight with, you know, after doing the one fight against Thouser here, then obviously this wouldn't be a good stage to take on. But yeah, I don't believe that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure we are going to, we're going to go to the right there. So yeah, there has been talk of this being like one of the best new link level stages, because I believe all of these fights, the way that the 28.2 quest stage drops all the blue incredible gems, I believe that all of these fights are going to be dropping green incredible gems of, you know, multiple quantities at a time. So you're going to be getting, I would assume, probably like 10 green incredible gems for every run that you do here. And that's actually going to be really, really good, because I know that there is a whole, plethora of stuff to buy with green incredible gems. And unless you're a very seasoned player who has had a long time to grind, quest mode stages like prior to when link leveling came out and stuff, then you probably don't have most of the stuff, purchased from that shop. So yeah, there we go. We got 5 incredible gems dropped at once. Yes, and we do automatically go toward the right, so it's perfect. You can auto this stage. Okay, so one downside I'm noticing immediately about this stage is that we're fighting 3 enemies per fight. We'll have to see with these last 2 fights if they are the same way. But so far we've been fighting 3 enemies per fight, and that is definitely not as good. Especially, as you can see, I'm using, a lot of lower level characters at this point, and I have like SSRs that I'm link leveling and stuff. So, I mean, did he even just take out that enemy? Did the Minosha take out that enemy on his own? He didn't. So yeah, a lot of these fights are going to end up taking me multiple turns and stuff, which is definitely not as efficient. And even if you are using good enough cards to take all these down in one go, it just takes the extra time to do the additional super attacks to get through 3 enemies rather than just 2, which is what we're dealing with on stage 28-2 right now. It is the same number of fights as 28-2. Oh no, actually this is one more fight because we're getting 4 fights per run rather than just 3. So this stage, I believe, is going to, overall, if you were to, if you were to measure the amount of time that you spent link leveling on this stage versus the amount of time that you spend link leveling on stage 28-2, you are definitely going to have more links in the same amount of time on 28-2, because you're going to be getting through the fights a little bit quicker. The only downfall is you're going to be spending more stamina, because rather than going through a stage that, that requires you to finish 4 fights, you're only finishing 3 fights, so you're definitely getting through the stage quicker. But yeah, you are just going to have to keep jumping back into the stage more often, which means you're going to be using more stamina. So if stamina usage is definitely an issue for you, then this is probably a better stage to go for. And honestly, at that rate, I would probably say that you maybe want to go back to one of the older stages, that people were grinding before the new quest mode stages came out at all. But yeah, so if you're struggling for stamina, then that's what I would recommend. But if stamina is no item for you and you are, willing to use as much as you want, then 28-2 is definitely still going to be better than this stage. So yeah, and as I previously mentioned there, okay, yeah, so autoing this stage just took us 3 minutes and 47 seconds. I can auto stage 28-2 in like 2 minutes. So this is almost twice as long because of the extra enemy on each fight and the extra fight itself. And then, yeah, we were able to get some green incredible gems here, which is nice. But yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, when Area 30 comes to global, there's going to be an update in the Baba Shop where you can actually exchange your blue incredible gems into green incredible gems. So having that is going to be very, very nice, because because you won't have to grind green incredible gems. You can just always do stage 28-2 to grind blue incredible gems, and then just go into the Baba Shop and transfer them into green incredible gems. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. So, 1 blue incredible gem exchanging into 1 green incredible gem. So there won't be like any reason why not. You might as well just always grind blue incredible gems. So yeah, when we go over here and take a look at the Baba Shop, I will show you guys what I have been doing. I actually have not been grinding green incredible gems at all, and there is still some stuff that I need to buy in the green incredible gem shop, but I am just going to wait until that update happens, and then I can just transfer all my blue incredible gems into green, and I'll be chilling that way. Okay, so this stage, 29-4 here, looks like a really good manual link level stage. If you wanted to like use your boosts on this stage and then not auto, but go in manually, this is a really, really solid stage. There was a stage that came out like this in Area 28 as well, which is really, really nice. So basically, with each of these fights that comes up, you are able to you're able to take the short path or the long path. So if you end up with really high numbers that aren't going to allow you to land on the fight, you can take the longer path for a better chance to change your fate there. Unfortunately, that isn't going to be happening for us, but as you can see, then we'll at least be able to get this second fight, which is nice. We had some pretty bad RNG. Been dealt 3 5s so far, and a 6. So that was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, this could be definitely a good manual link level stage for sure. But I assume if you auto it that you're going to be missing most of these fights. It actually might even send you to the right and just finish out the stage after the one fight. So yeah, definitely not a good auto stage. You're really going to want stop signs. On anytime you're auto link leveling, you're going to need stop sign fights in order to get the full benefit out of it. Okay, so perfect. Here we can do the 5 going the long way, and then the 2 will have us land right on the fight. Have we got any link levels yet? I don't think we have. Unfortunately. I wasn't paying too close of attention as I was explaining things, but I don't think I saw any links pop. Okay, and we are getting blue incredible gems to drop on these fights as well, which is very nice. Okay. So this isn't perfect here. These 5s really messed us up, man. We we definitely could have done better here. Man, we got dealt so many 5s. That made it kind of hard for us. But yeah, I think that's why overall it's best to just rely on the stages where you're going to have stop signs, because then it doesn't matter what numbers you're getting, you're always going to land on the fights. And it's much quicker to get through the stages that way too. Alright. That was our last chance to get a link level. We did not quite earn one, but that's okay. Okay, so I believe that was all of the new stages. It should just be those 4. Okay. Got some missions done there. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, is there new missions just for the quest stages? I'm actually not sure if they added... Let's see, weekend missions... No, there's no missions for the quest. Oh, we just got a bunch of missions because the daily reset just happened, so I got a bunch of my daily missions done as well, that's why. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump over to the Baba Shop here, and we will take a look at what new things they have added to the Incredible Gem shops here. So for the Green Incredible Gem shop, they have actually added, what is it here? So you can now buy film reels with Green Incredible Gems, 1 reel for 1 gem, and there's no limit to these, so you're basically always going to be able to buy these here. This is a much better deal than buying them with your Baba points. When you do this with the trade points, buying them down here, this is a much more expensive transaction that I would not recommend doing. Definitely going to be more worth your money to be buying them with Green Incredible Gems if you are someone that link levels heavily. There's also a bunch of keys that we can get here. It looks like we can buy up to 100 of each. So that is nice. And then I actually have all of these characters rainbowed already, but some of them have awakenings, and I have not grabbed copies of the SSRs. So I need to get a lot of those as well. As well as up here, I do want to buy all of these copies of Vegito. Just because anything that has a limited number of purchases, I do want to be able to get. So I will be getting these once the update comes, and I can transfer all my blue Incredible Gems into green. Because as you can see, I only have 2,000 green Incredible Gems. I'm going to need a lot more than that to grab everything out of this shop that I want. But if we come over here and look at the blue Incredible Gems, I have 77,000 right now. So that's because I link level on stage 28 too, all day, every day. So we have actually got some new items to drop in here. I've been buying all of the Kais and Hercule statues as they come out. So let's go ahead and pick these up real quick. Obviously not even going to put a dent in the large amount of gems that I have acquired here. So yeah, there we go. We still have 77,000 there. We only spent about 400 just now. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to being able to convert these into green incredible gems. I will be set for life on gems once stage 30 comes around. But yeah, I did want to mention really quick, we'll go ahead and switch over to the website view here. Yeah, so this is when stage 30 comes out, or when area 30 comes out. Area 30 stage 4. This, I believe, is going to be a new best link leveling stage. It drops green incredible gems instead of blue. And then I believe there's going to be multiple Cybermen stop sign fights before you go up against the Raditz final boss here. So yeah, I'm excited for that stage coming up. But I definitely don't think that the 29-3 is worth it, just because it has 3 enemies per fight, and it's going to take you a long time to get through. But I believe this one actually has 3 enemies, 3 Cybermen per fight as well. So yeah, we'll have to see what that looks like when this comes out and drops on Global. But for now, I definitely think that 28-2 is still the best way to go, and then just hold out and wait. I know it's exciting that we have new stages to grind these green incredible gems on, but I definitely think it's worth it. Just wait for the update when you can transfer your blue incredible gems into green incredible gems, and then you won't have to worry about grinding for green incredible gems at all. Definitely a better way to do it. Since there's been no update where you can transfer your green ones into blue ones, it just makes the blue ones more worthwhile to farm. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. New quest stage area updates are always very exciting. Lots of lucrative rewards, so hop in there and get your grinding going. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace!